Yo, Toad, what it do, man? What a hell of a week. Opening week one college football. Um, so crazy, like so many games. How we gonna do this year? I'm definitely gonna cover this year college football and pro football. How I'm gonna do colleges? I'm gonna give my shout outs to all the players that went crazy in the week. But also, excuse me, I'm gonna give my shout out to all the players that did their thing this week. But the marquee games, when I mean the marquee games, I'm talking about the games that your noon game, your 3 o'clock game, and your afternoon and your late night game. The marquee game that's on TV, ABC, ESPN, that everybody watching. That's what I'm gonna cover extently for that week. Now I'm gonna try to get to everybody, but the marquee games, those are the ones I'm gonna break down, and I'm watching the games. So when y'all hear my criticism, don't get all butthurt in your feelings and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm watching, bro. I'm like, this ain't just like off no. Oh, I'm gonna go look at these stats and I can kind of dictate and pick out why this didn't happen. No, bro. I'm watching the game from start to finish. I'm only watching 3 games though. I'm watching the marquee games, the noon, afternoon, late night. And then I see the highlights like everybody else. We're gonna break down this Notre Dame, because that's the game I'm freshly coming off of. Notre Dame versus Texas A&M. We're gonna get it. Then we're gonna get into Georgia and Clemson. Then we're gonna get into Miami and Florida. So starting off with Notre Dame and Texas A&M. First of all, I want to say, first of all, we gotta shout out the Texas A&M Stadium. That atmosphere. Like when the game came on, I was just like, damn, bro, that shit rocking. So you definitely gotta give credit to Notre Dame for going into that environment and coming out with a dub. Also, point number 2, you have to give Notre Dame's head coach Marcus Freeman his flowers. We just know when we see a leader of men. You feel what I'm saying? As like football players, football fans, football. If you just know football, you know, like, I don't know about the X's and O's. We not in the locker room with him, but like from the outside looking in, we know when we see leader of men. And he coached his ass off that second half. He the reason why y'all didn't lose. I wouldn't give it to. I mean, of course, they ran the ball well later, good in the second half, because in the first half, Texas A&M was shutting the run down. I'm gonna get to y'all quarterbacks too, but I'm gonna say y'all for last, because I'm gonna get on y'all ass, man. But I'm gonna get the flowers out first. Yeah, Texas, like he was the reason why y'all didn't lose, because he came out there with the game plan to go for it. He understood getting points, because y'all didn't get points at the end of the half because y'all had the ball and y'all still didn't get points with the turnover. But coming out of the half, that's why I say getting points before the half, and they deferred they won the toss and deferred. That means I get the ball in the second half. He knew it was critical to get points coming out of the half. So that's why he went for it on 4th and 1 on his own 30-yard line, because that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? You got the rest of that half. Your defense been playing good. You punt the ball, play defense. You know what I'm saying? Play the field position game. He knew it's pivotal for us to get points, because to be honest, we don't know what we're going to get from our quarterback. So let's hop into these stats, and I'm gonna break it down so that way y'all can actually understand why I'm saying these things. And you know what I'm saying? First of all, Riley Leonard, he was on Duke. That's what they said. He was on Duke. So remember when Duke beat Notre Dame last year? He was the quarterback that did it. So I can understand why you would, you know what I'm saying, catch him in the transfer portal and all that. But look, bro, playing for Duke and playing for Notre Dame is 2 totally different things. The opponents are more difficult. The environments where you play at is more difficult. You're going to play on TV. The pressure is there. The lights is there. You're not just playing for some little rinky-dink ass Duke. This ain't basketball. No offense. 18 for 30, 158. Bro, you was terrible this game, bro. Throwing the ball. throwing the ball. You can run the ball and all that, but we all know running the ball, like unless you're Jalen Milroe and your athleticism is off the charts, running the ball, you're not gonna win the games that you need to win. I'm talking about against high quality teams. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we all know it's week 1, you can grow. I'm not saying you're not going to be a good quarterback. I'm not saying that you know what I'm saying, you won't be able to find your rhythm throwing the ball, but I'm speaking on this game. Speaking on the game I just seen with my own 2 eyes. You was terrible, bruh. You was missing throws left and right. You had a receiver, your running back in the flat. You missed him with nobody around him. You wasn't throwing the ball to your tight end. You missed your tight end in the back of the end zone. Like, niggas is 6'6", bro. Like, I don't understand how you not getting the ball out to them. I don't know if it was the crowd. I don't know what was going on. Even to Connor Wigman, you was terrible. Look, 12 for 30 for 100 yards passing is bruh. What is that? What is that? Le'Veon Moss did his thing as a running back. Jeremiah Love did his thing. The Notre Dame Irish run game came alive. That's what really saved them. That and their deep. But you can't really. This is the thing though. You can't really. We don't even know if you really got a good defense or not on either side. If it's Texas A&M or if it's Notre Dame, we don't know if you really have a good defense because of the quarterback you played. If I'm Texas A&M, you say, well, our defense played good. We held them to 100, woo, all this good stuff. That's what they're going to say on defense, right? But then you got to ask yourself, well, shit, was that Cam Ward? Was that Shedeur Sanders? Was that Carson Beck? Was that, what's the dude, the quarterback from Tennessee that had a good game, that threw for 300 yards in the first half? Was that him? Was it one of these elite quarterbacks that we had to play that actually has receivers, that actually can get the ball down the field, that actually understands defenses, that actually understands how to check, how to do this, how to do that? They have the freedom to be themselves as a quarterback. It was a play that on that 2-minute drill, Texas A&M, Notre Dame has scored. You get the ball. This is when I say this is why quarterback is so pivotal when it comes down to football games. Coaching as well, because the coach for Notre Dame won them this game, but the quarterback could have tied the game for Texas A&M. If you were elite, this is what you dream of. This is what I say, you know what I'm saying? Back then when Tom Brady was playing, you wouldn't even want Tom Brady to touch the ball at that time. What? You ain't even want a minute and 59 seconds with 3 timeouts? And you gave Tom Brady the ball and we got to go down there and get 7? Oh yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. But that wasn't the energy y'all had, bro. You could tell from your play caller, from the coaches, and you can just tell, bro. Your mechanics is kind of wonky. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe this was your first time back. I know you was coming off injury. You had broke your ankle or something like that, like 5 different places or something. Something like that. But at the end of the day, once we kick off, my boy, it's let's play ball, bro. You are what you put on the tape. We know that. Defensive, like he threw 2 picks, he threw 2 interceptions, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go to Texas A&M. Like I said, on that, okay, so it was a play on 2nd down, not the 3rd down play. The 3rd down play, y'all ran the ball on 3rd and 10. But even though that was a good play, the 2nd down play, they blitzed the corner and I think the linebacker. But you had 1 on 2. You was going off your hand claps. And like the first hand clap, you kind of seen they was coming, but you didn't check. You didn't check to anything that can counter the blitz coming from that side. If you know, you actually did the opposite of what you were supposed to do. If you see the blitz coming from the left side, and why would you throw to the right if it's not anything quick? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you throw into the blitz. That's quarterback 101. You throw the ball where they're coming from. That's the open area. If they're leaving that area, that's the way you're supposed to throw the ball to. But you didn't. That's where your confidence come in as a quarterback. Sometimes that's what Tom Brady was talking about in the Fanatics in one of his clips. It's like, that's the development of a quarterback. For you to be able to see it pre-snap. Even though your coach gave you the play, hey, yada, 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 we got to get into something that's going to work. You just running the plays that the coach give you. It's a give and take. You gotta, as a quarterback and a coach, like, he not on the field. Once that was it after 15 seconds and you can't hear him in your speaker, like, now it's on you. What are you seeing at the line of scrimmage? If you see them like, okay, he's coming, I gotta, hey, bruh, the closest, I need you to check. I got the ball gotta come out my hand. I can't look to the opposite side of the field when I got two dudes coming from the left-hand side looking to the right. If it don't come out quick, which the receiver don't know, he just running a route that was called by the coach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I mean by when I say elite quarterback play. Yes, this is college, but shit, I feel like y'all should know these things. That's just me personally. Like, you won't be able to get to where you're trying to get to doing the regular basic shit. When I mean basic shit, I'm talking about everybody's gonna have talent. This is D1. Y'all are the best of the best, bro. I'm not disrespecting y'all at all. Y'all are the best of the best. Is the reason why these coaches came and sat in y'all couches with y'all moms and y'all dads to come get y'all. But at the same time, you have to be able. That's just quarterback development, bro. It just is. Even when you get to the next level, like, the quarterbacks that get babied like that, don't be the quarterbacks that win shit for real, bro. You got to be able to see that, check, and get into the right play, bro. That's just me personally. Notre Dame side, like I said, Riley Leonard, I really wasn't impressed. You definitely ran the ball well, but, like, that's not good. And y'all have an easy schedule. After this game, like, they showed the schedule on TV. Like, I think y'all only game that's gonna really give y'all some trouble is at USC, but that's the last game of the season. Maybe Virginia, and I think y'all got Florida State on y'all shit. I think so. I'm not mistaken. I gotta go back and watch, but y'all should cruise through. Y'all don't have a championship game, and I rock with Notre Dame. I rock with Notre Dame heavy, but from what I've seen, like, nah, bro. I don't think. Like, not saying y'all can't win it, because you always get better with time. You, as the weeks go on and you start developing and you start getting the feel for, getting back into that feel of, you know what I'm saying, practicing and going into the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to give you, if he's able to, you know what I'm saying, go for it on a 30-yard line, on his own 30-yard line, he has to be able to give you the freedom to do the things at the line of scrimmage. That's what separates a lot of good quarterbacks, great quarterbacks. You feel what I'm saying? Besides talent, is the brain. It's like getting into certain plays that you know is going to work. You feel what I'm saying? So my synopsis and closing remarks from this Notre Dame, Texas A&M, because these are ranked teams. These are teams that be considered into that 5, 6, 7, 8 seed. You feel what I'm saying? Into the college football playoff if they don't win their respective conference. These are the teams that they're going to look at. They're going to look at Notre Dame because they went into College Station. I think y'all still called College Station, right? Y'all went into Texas A&M, got that dub in that type of environment. They're gonna weigh heavy on that. But I'm not even looking at that. I'm looking at the actual play. Like, I'm looking at, like, okay, if I was to put this team versus this team, who would win and why? That's how I'm breaking it down. I don't really. I mean, yes, it's a big thing to win in that environment because it is crazy work. It is. It's definitely crazy work. But like I said, that Coach Freeman got y'all that win, bro. Cause he didn't play it safe. He knew this. That's the thing about a feel for the game. Like, you know what type of game you in. You know if it's a shootout or if it's a close game. If it's a monkey game, like a muggy game, or like we gonna bust, like we gonna weigh him down. You feel what I'm saying? This shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell what type of game it's gonna be, and he has that feel for the game as a coach. I think he is a good coach with a average quarterback. Now, if he can get his quarterback, if you can get Riley Leonard to go to that next level by the time the playoffs come around, y'all got something. The weapons is there. The receivers, y'all got a nice tight end. I don't even know why you wasn't using him. Like, he's like 6'6". Like, I don't know what you were doing, bro. To be honest, I really don't, bro. I went and looked at y'all roster and all that, bro. Like I could pull it up right now on the game, nigga. I can see y'all height, everything, attributes, all that shit. That shit ain't fucking far off from real life. I'm like, damn, bro. Like she gonna throw the ball. Like I knew Jeremiah Love was gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Leonard was a good back. You dig? Like the running backs did their thing. I think Price scored. He had a 40-yard touchdown. So I knew the rushing was going to be there, but I didn't know. Cause I had played against Texas A&M on a game, but they was using another quarterback besides the quarterback they had in the game in real life. And I knew about Moss. I knew about some of the weapons that they had over there in Texas A&M. So I kind of expected it to be this type of game. You feel me? I just didn't expect for Riley Leonard to look like. I thought he would actually look decent. Like to me, that was like, whoa, bruh. Like you were struggling, bro. You got the dub, but for damn sure, like it wasn't like that was a defensive running game, head coaching type win. That wasn't a quarterback type win. You feel me? I'm keeping it a bean. But we gonna move along. Let's go see what's going on other than, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the highlights and who was having a great game. Shout out to Ashton Giante. God damn, my boy. Now, and they talking about Boise being that team, like that playoff team. Now, remember now, when back in the day with the Bows and shit in the BCS era, Boise was always good for an upset. Ask Oklahoma. That motherfucking Statue of Liberty jump. Like I've been watching college football for a minute. I just, but still, you feel me? Like, yeah, bro. I want to lock in with them. I want to see what they got all around as a team. But 20 carries for 267 yards, 6 touchdowns is crazy work. Oh my God, cuz. Look, he trying to go for that Heisman. He trying to go for that Heisman. That's tough. Oh, Archie definitely had a hell of a day, bruh. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Archie Manning doing, it's when we gonna get a whole season? I know they still got yours there, but damn, bruh. What's going on? When we gonna see Arch, man? That's crazy. What's it John? That's swaggy. I ain't gonna hold you. Texas play Michigan. Who y'all got? Let me know in the comments. For sure. Cam was going crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying about you. This is the difference. This is what's going to win you. Well, I ain't even gonna say win you the championship, because we don't know. That takes a lot. But this is give you the best chance. This is what separates good teams from great teams. Besides having a good defense, a good pass rush, and a defensive backs that can keep up with other athletes. You know what I'm saying? Offensive line to protect your quarterback. Everything matters in football. We know that. But the thing that we also know is having that guy at that position, it makes it a whole lot easier, bro. It just does. You trying to struggle and run the ball, play defense like this the 1990s, early 80s and shit like that, gonna get you blown out 42-7. Cause if you damn sure can't stop them, and all you can do is fucking quarterback runs and throw the ball from sideline to sideline, and you can't be accurate and shit, you gonna get your ass blown out. I'm telling you. I done watched it before with Notre Dame. You will get your ass blown out. This shit right here, get off me with the reverse pivot, and then throw a dot. This is what we talking about, man. You gotta be accurate, bruh. And you can't be scared to throw that shit. You gotta throw it. It's a man, I'm telling you, bro. Watching Notre Dame, Texas A&M quarterback play, that shit was bad. That shit was like, can you please throw something? It was a third down on that in the fourth quarter on that drive y'all got to go up by 7. When he hit the out route, that was a dot. Stand in the pocket, throw on time. Receiver ran his route precisely, like shit like that, bro. Motherfucking, this shit is an art, bro. Like that shit like poetry in motion, bro. That's what a good offense with rhythm. That shit is poetry in motion. They went in the swamp and did their thing. Hey, so if you want to compare, okay, the swamp may not be Texas A&M because Texas A&M kind of got a better stadium and it was more rowdy, but like the swamp ain't no slouch. Miami went into on the road SEC team and they blew their ass out. Why? Because the quarterback play was better. That's what we trying to tell y'all, bro. You can't. You're just be like that. This the 7th ranked team. That shit ain't fooling me, bruh. That shit is not fooling me. Like, nah. I'm gonna have to see it. Like, cause if you when you start running against, if they don't get hurt, say if they have full strength, Notre Dame at full strength. I'm picking Miami for sure because I know that Cam won't come to play. Can you keep up? That's gonna be the answer. Can you keep up? That's crazy work. They beat them niggas 63-0. You can't judge them right now, bro. This like the teams like Ohio State to beat Akron and you know what I'm saying. I think, but his I like his story though. I gotta ask my barber because my barber when last time I was at my getting my little fade and shit on my sides and shit. You feel me? He was telling me about this high school player that he was like the number 1 player. Like he was a receiver. I don't know if this actually him or not because they say bruh 17. He Ryan Williams. His name. Hey, I think this him though. I'm not for sure. But to be 17, bro. That means you ain't even go your senior year in high school, and to come to college football as a freshman, and I mean it is. But look though, you got to think that look who they playing. We gonna see when the competition rises. When you start playing SEC play and he doing it and he still doing that, he him. That's all. We just need to see it against actual, you know what I'm saying, that top tier talent. You feel me? Because right now, I mean, if you supposed to be a senior and you playing against what? Sophomores and just say freshmen and sophomores in college, but they like and then they play for Western Kentucky. They kind of like on your level. But if you playing against a junior that's about to go to the league and he one of the top, you know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be that he cook him. Yeah, that nigga like that, bro. He cook him. He like that. But nah, this ain't no whatever, bro. Like you did your thing, bro. You deserve to be on this motherfucking highlight reel for sure, nigga. That's what. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying? You can't teach that. That's him. That's talent. You can't teach that. You don't teach that. Boy made a move, bro. Any other, you know what I'm saying, player, they might have went down. They might have been happy with or content with just catching the ball. He wasn't content with catching the ball. I'm trying to house this bitch. I'm gone. Make a move. I'm gone. I'm not just happy to catch the ball. I'm trying to make a move and go to the crib. To the crib. Like I said, I always judge Alabama based on who they play. It's never like I wouldn't like. I know that we know that they're going to be good, but it's always based on who they play. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Milroe, like the talent speaks for itself. He is second year as a full starter. He don't got to worry about going back and forth or whatever the case may be. When he was with Nick Saban, I think the new head coach, he's gonna rock with him fully. I'm eager to see how they gonna play against Ole Miss. Jackson Dart, he's a dog. Who else in SEC is actually good? I want to see how they play against Missouri. Missouri, they got some good players. You know what I'm saying? So, for sure. Who else went crazy today? Yeah, Jeremiah Smith. They said he had 6 receptions. Damn, 92 yards. How many touchdowns? 2 TDs. Crazy work. Let's go to Sports Center. Yeah. Yeah, that Malachi Stocks. Oh my God, that was. Ooh. Oregon, I think they had troubles though. I think Oregon had troubles, but the unis is gonna be fine. Yeah, Archie went crazy. Who else went crazy? Oh, what South Carolina do? Oh my God. Oh my God. He. Ooh, oh, he did he step out? Did he step out? Give his ass the beat. Beat. It's gonna be one hell of a year. Cause y'all got me covering this shit. Oh my God. That's dangerous. Damn, you wanna be my man? It's bad as shit, don't you, cuz? Why you dick riding like that? God dang, you took my man whole stilo, the hairstyle, the glasses, everything, my boy. You better be like that too, bro. Don't be like dressing like this nigga and you not like that. But I seen the clip of your shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. I did. It ain't that one. He went 19 to 27, 238 yards, 2 TD. Yeah, bro. He could sling it though. He definitely can. He got number 15 and all that, bro. You want to be Patty for sure. Look at the influence. Look at the influence. You feel me? Nah, he had a throw though from like a sidearm jump or like a whatever, bro, and died at that bitch on the sideline. I said, oh, okay, yeah. Tennessee. Who's this? Tennessee? Coach about to get on his ass, nigga. You tripping. You already know, bruh. What goes on in the locker room, stay in the locker room, bruh. You might not even play next game fucking around, boy. Don't you ever do that shit again. Nigga was said in the locker room, don't come out the locker room. Was done in the locker room, don't come out the locker room, bruh. You tripping. Ooh, Texas Tech won a close one. What the fuck was that? He tipped the ball to himself for a pick 6. Damn. Okay then. Yeah, this is what I seen, bro. I know I seen this junk. That's a dot. You see what Patty said, nigga? That's a dot. God damn. With the sidearm jump? Oh my God. That's another one. It's a difference. Now you see what we talking about, bro. When you got shit like this, bro, you got a chance. Now everything else got to come into play. But when your quarterback can do shit like this, and he can hit that bitch from anywhere, you got a chance, bro. You got a fucking chance. What Penn State was doing out there? It's a dot. I heard on the radio somebody said Penn State was on upset alert from West Virginia. I guess not, huh? I guess not. You better wait till Michigan or Ohio State walk through that bitch. He said, we ain't losing to no goddamn West Virginia. Y'all tripping. What did he go for? 11 for 17, 2. That's efficient. He didn't even throw the ball 20 times and got 260 yards. You threw the ball for 30 times and ain't even barely got 100. It's crazy work, bro. It really is. Jeremiah Smith, a problem. They just had Marvin Harrison Jr. Now they got another 6'3" receiver guard. And they got number 2 that be, I think, don't they got Smith Jr., little brother or some shit like that, bro? God damn. All right, let's go to the Georgia game. Let's break down the Georgia game. Now, Georgia versus the Clemson Tigers. First off, we always want to start off with the flowers. You know what I'm saying? We got to give a shout out to Kirby Smart. He gonna always have these boys ready to play. The defense is always gonna be good. You just gotta know that. Carson Beck. He one of them ones. It's Carson, right? I don't want. Yeah, Carson. Carson Beck. He one of them ones. Nate Frazier. You remind me of DeAndre Swift. And they still got ETN too, so that's crazy work over there in Georgia. The cornerback that we seen get the interception, the crazy acrobat interception. You definitely deserve acrobat on the game. God damn it. For sure. The first half was 6-0 with Georgia. It's the first game, getting their bearings and stuff like that. But like they start putting their playmakers in space. They start throwing to the perimeter. They start giving Carson. You can tell when a coach has the training wheels on his quarterback compared to like, okay, we just gotta let him go and let him let him. You know what I'm saying? Throw the ball. Let him be who he is. Because in the first half, that's what it seemed like. It's like they was just. Everything was dink and dunk. Everything was, you know what I'm saying, trying to be methodical and things like that. And it was kind of like easy to telegraph and see compared to the second half where you started getting the run game. You start putting, you know what I'm saying, your playmakers in space, letting him throw the ball down the field, read the defense, read and react. You dig. And you started to see he has an arm. We all knew that. He does have some legs. He's not a statue back there. And he started cooking, and you know what I'm saying, this is a good opponent. Clemson, like they was ranked with like 14th. Like this ain't no slouch. Like I feel like Georgia took on that role that Alabama once had. Like we knew they was the number 1 team. We knew they was the top dog. So when their first game it's not gonna be a Rudy Poo. Like they coming to make a statement. First game, we gonna play the 14th ranked team in the country and watch us beat the shit out their ass, beat shit down their leg. We gave the flowers out. Dabo, I'm on your ass, nigga. Get your ass in the transfer portal, bruh. Stop doing your team like this, bruh. Just you recruiting off them 2 national championships you won with them exceptional quarterbacks that's in the NFL right now ain't enough no more. It's not. Like you might have to pay some players to come to your program so you can have some dogs, bruh. You need a quarterback. Let me see what your quarterback did. Because it does matter. Because you played the number 1 team with the number 1 defense. This is what's going to let you know if you can compete. Besides your defense and the dogs up front, the hogs up front, we know that. You gotta definitely compete in them trenches. We know that for sure. But after you can compete with the trenches, can your quarterback do what great quarterbacks do? And 18 for 29, 142 yards. 142 yards is definitely not good enough. You're not even throwing for 200 yards, bro. In a time where throwing the ball is pivotal and where the game is so wide open. We talk about the basketball being wide open. Football is more wide open than anything because the offense has the advantage. Penalties, everything is catered to the offense, and you can only throw for 142 yards. Yeah, bro. I mean, rushing. I think number 7 was supposed to be like their top running back. I think they need a more. I think he's their thunder, but they need a lightning. They need somebody that can, you know what I'm saying, hit their head on the goalpost from anywhere. You need that type of speed on your team. Receivers wise, it was. I think they got their tight end like that though. Number 9, yeah, he like that. Him. For some way, somehow you need to get him more involved for sure. But it's going to come down to you. Your defense. Actually, if your defense can hold them to 6-0 in the first half. It's a little bit on the offense and you as a coach and recruiting, getting some top tier talent in there. If you can be the number 14th ranked team just on you recruiting and not going into the transfer portal, just imagine if you did go to the transfer portal and you did, you know what I'm saying, put a little bit more scratch out there to get some of them players, you might be a top 5 team like we're used to seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Now it's early. You played the number 1 team, and that's just how you look now. But you could win the ACC. You might have to play Miami or somebody like that. You could win the ACC, come back 12, 13 weeks from now, be a different Clemson team with the same players, and y'all just found y'all stride. That can happen too. See, when I get my criticism, I watch the games first of all, but it's kind of like I know football too. Like I know how a team can come together and can look like a totally different team from week 1 to week 12. I know that. You feel me? But you got to also know the other team that you just played, Georgia, they're going to get better too. They're going to play the games too. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It might be a totally different game if y'all was to play in the national championship, Clemson versus Georgia. It might be, it might not. They might spank y'all again 50-0. You feel me? But my closing remarks for this Clemson versus Georgia game, Dabo, get your ass in the fucking transfer portal, bro. Real shit. I said, ooh. Oh, where the offensive PI at? What we doing? Was that a flag? What they say? What they say in the comments? But it was giving W a first down on 4th, the previous possession by WNBA, so it's an even split. No, man, call a game how it's supposed to be called, bro. I give up 15. What Maryland do? Oh shit! Where the flag at? God damn, cuz you gonna knock my man help it off like that? Where the offensive line at? Y'all ain't come smack the shit out this nigga? Come on, big boys. Y'all, come on, y'all. What we doing? Day. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. We gotta start off with the flowers first. Y'all already know. Cam Ward. 26 of 35, 385. Passing y'all 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. You feel me? And actually, this Xavier Respirado pass, that should have been a touchdown. He number 11 dropped it. Damian Martinez 65 yards on the ground. Cam, he had 33 yards as well. Fletcher had 23 yards, 2 TDs. Xavier Respirado, he is like that. 7 receptions, 112 yards receiving. He's always open. Elijah Araro, he's a unicorn out there. Kind of give me like Jimmy Graham vibes. I said like they got receivers. They got receivers, tight ends. This team is dangerous. And they ain't even use Chris Johnson Jr. But like this team is I said this when they was talking about this in the car on the radio station. Like I said, Miami gonna come in there and get that dub because Florida, they got good players, but they just like they don't have the quarterback. Me personally, first of all, let's get the flowers first. The U is back because Cam Ward is there. Cam Ward is one of the top quarterbacks in the nation. If it's Carson Beck, Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, Dart for Ole Miss. You got that quarterback over there in Oregon. You got the quarterback at Missouri. Like it's some quarterbacks out here that's really really good. Tennessee quarterback, he threw for 300 yards in the first half. You feel me? Jalen Milroe, you know what I'm saying? Baby Vic out this bitch. Like it's quarterback. So if you it's quarterbacks out here. So if you don't have one of these quarterbacks that can change the game for you with their feet or their legs and the actual talent around them, I'm not putting you up there with the other teams, bro. I'm like, all that shit is a facade. It's a facade. Because I know that if it comes down to, let's say if y'all even in talent, right? But I got the better quarterback. And I know that he can put this bitch anywhere on the field. We high potent. Long as we clicking, oh yeah, we gonna put up some points. Don't let the defense come along with it. Cause some of these teams got that offense and the defense. So if you got some talent over there on your team, and say y'all hold them off for like the first half, just like Georgia, you hold them off for the first half, but then that thing start clicking, you gonna see the difference. They gonna put up almost 50 on your ass in the second half. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not going off of old shit in the past. I'm not going off of they playing at home. I'm not going off none of that shit. What I'm going off is I'm gonna look at both the teams, the talent on both the teams, and the quarterback play. And I can tell if, okay, he has control of the offense and they don't got the training wheels on him compared to, you're just running the plays that the coach is giving you. You're not actually coming up to the line, seeing things, and playing quarterback the way the position was meant to be played. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I see that, and of course natural talent and ability as a thrower and a runner and all that type shit. But like, if I'm not seeing that, I know who I'm going with. So, shout out to Miami. I'm glad to see the U back doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's been too long. You feel me? To Florida. Okay. Whoever the coach is at Florida, DJ Lagway should have been your starter from the get-go. Because Graham Mertz, he's trash. I'm sorry. 11 for 20, 91 yards, he's trash. By the time he got hurt in the third quarter, or maybe like the fourth quarter, and still did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. And y'all got talent at the receiver position. Montreal Johnson, 11 catches, 106 yards. Where number 3 at? That's carries. My bad. Montreal Johnson, 106 yards. He liked that. Y'all got another running back that was doing this thing. As I seen, yeah, number 3, Eugene Wilson, a dog. Who else that they had over there that was doing their thing? Number 6, he liked that too. Like, y'all got players. Florida has talent, but it was just the quarterback, bro. Like, he was trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just, now, y'all, how do you have, my question is this, the number 1 rated quarterback out of high school, who is a freshman? I can see if and then how y'all be letting these niggas wear number 50? Hey, Tim Tebow, bro, you got to put your foot down, bro. I'm sorry, bro. There's no way your bum ass got number 15 for Florida and you throwing 11 for 2 and you not winning no games, bro. How is you like, okay, Anthony Richardson, cool, you could wear 15, bro. You just like that. And you know what I'm saying? But like, how the fuck Graham Mertz get number 15, bro? Like, what? 2-time Heisman Trophy winner? Like, nah, bro, you not putting my number on, bro, until you do something. Like, what? The hell no. Had to get that out the way. But how you have the number 1 high school prospect, he could have went, I seen it on TV, he could have went to all the top rated schools and chose your school, and you don't start him, bro. And then he come in there, that one pick that he got was bullshit. He got hit on the arm, and then the ball just so happened to fall into the dude that was laying down. But like he when he came in, he the one that drove them down the field. It was like, okay, like he looked like he belonged out there. Like you can see it, like you can, like certain shit you can just see, bro. And maybe he didn't see it in practice, but you damn sure seen it in the game. Like you can see it. Like looking at him, he was struggling Graham Mertz was struggling to have any efficiency as an offense. It didn't look good, bruh. You ain't play Georgia. Y'all ain't play Georgia. Y'all ain't play Alabama. Y'all ain't play. Who else got these top defenses out here? Like, y'all ain't play Ohio State. Y'all ain't play Michigan. Y'all play Miami. Yeah, they good offensively. They got some good pieces over there in defense, but we don't. I wouldn't put their defense up there with theirs. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But like, Youngin came in there and started moving the ball. Like, just because he a freshman, you got to get that shit out your head, bro. The best player needs to play. At the end of the day, whoever's the better player needs to play. Nigga, hit the transfer portal, Graham. If you mad. Then you guys to go, bro, because this shit is, bro. We in 2024 and nobody got time for them fucking throwing the ball 20 times for you ain't even have 100 yards. You threw the ball 20 times. We just seen, bro, from Penn State throw the ball 17 times with 250 yards. Come on, bro. It's 2024. We is not playing 1990, 1980 football, bro. This is not that. I'm not saying you got to throw the ball 50 times, but god damn. Come on, man. That shit crazy work. Crazy work. But then as Florida fans, y'all not out of it. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to win the SEC championship. You know what I'm saying? You just got to you got to have some type of, you know what I'm saying, resume to get into that 5, 6, 7, 8 spot. You feel what I'm saying? So you can, you might, this might be a bad loss. Put the youngin in. Y'all catch fire. Now y'all come back around. Shoot, Miami might be in that playoff. Now y'all got to see us again. We get a part 2. Now you see what I'm saying, bro? So, me personally, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that was my closing remarks for Florida. Like, man, start the youngin. From what I see, I know bruh got hurt. I don't know what was his injury that severe, but like, start the youngin, man. It looked right. That is all for week 1. We have what? If I'm not mistaken, we have LSU versus USC tomorrow for the finale for week 1. Then we headed into Thursday, which is the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens. Repeat season is on the way. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get active, baby. Football season is here. Let's get it.